me to change, they want me to change, but I ain't changing, nah. I remain the same.
And you are now tuned into another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio, brought to you by M3S3 Clothing. Men make moves and suckers stand still. And as always, on the mighty, mighty, mighty Nerf DJs Radio Network. Come on, man. Y'all already know, man. I only rock with legends, and today is absolutely no exception. We got MC, manager, promoter, overall just super dope motherfucker royalty in the building. How you doing, Queen?
What's up, man? Doing good.
That's what's up. That's what's up. How's the family?
Everybody doing good, man. It's a pleasure to be sitting at the round table with a true boss such as yourself, too.
Oh man, I don't know about all that, man, but I appreciate you for the sentiment.
Nah, you being modest, because when I read that list you text me, I said, whoa, okay. I need to be on time. I need to hurry up. I need to skedaddle. Me a favor, take her
Man,
down.
that's probably 2%. To be honest, I just ain't had a time. Like I've been doing this for a long time, so I put in the work, such as yourself.
I'm
Let's talk
very
about
proud
you.
to see that, though, because I know it's not that easy to just move through this industry. And when you establishing those type of relationships, you know you a good person. You know? So
I try to
to
be.
see that people are rocking with you, and he just like the quality that I saw. Just to give you a compliment, when I did get, because I didn't have much time with working the store right now. When I did get a second to kind of peek in at one of your clips, I loved the quality, the sound, and everything. And I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just rock with dude. And then I saw Malcolm Jamal. I was like, all right, cool. He bigger
Yeah, your
than
sound going in and out now though.
somebody had called me. My bad. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you. Yeah, sometimes it will
Yeah.
fuck it up when somebody call you.
Yeah. When I saw him, I'm like, shoot, I can't be acting too big to be on nobody's podcast if somebody that's got way more accomplishments than me is on here, you know. So it's a blessing to be sitting here talking with you.
Well, I appreciate that, man. So you've been doing your thing for a long, long time.
Yeah, I've been behind the scenes in the music industry um over a decade now. And I've been doing event marketing and all of that for quite some time. I've been throwing parties. I'm from Virginia, so that's just kind of what we do.
Yo, what's it? Have you ever threw a party that just didn't hit?
Say that one more time for me. I'm sorry.
Have you ever threw a party that just didn't hit?
Oh yeah, what? Millions of times. Times, man. Let me tell you about the first party I threw in Virginia. I paid the DJ, the host, the promoters. I paid everybody that's supposed to make me hot, right? I don't be messing with my own town because they did me so dirty, man. I threw the party. It was an all-white party called Mango. Walk up to the only person there is me, the owner, and the DJ. I don't even think the
Oh,
DJ showed up for real. To be honest, nobody I paid even showed up. John broke me, bro. The people I paid, I thought that they was gonna promote my joint, have it whammy. Nah, man, I learned the game early. I walked in like, for real? Spent my money on the building, everything, man. And
oh.
I was heartbroken.
Yo, a lot of people would have quit after that. What made you keep going?
You can't quit, man, because when you have failures, they're really lessons. When you go through situations, they prepare you for your next stage. So as a child, my mom raised us in the church, and I knew the word of God, and I believe in that faith of the mustard seed. Just being honest, I knew to put God first, and I kept the belief system strong. I could accomplish all things. And the word is say, um, all things are possible through Christ who strengthens us. So I believe that for real, and I made so much happen. I would never quit on what I want to do because I know eventually you can't fail forever.
Yo, so do you have your Wi-Fi on?
It might be. Hold on.
Because like
It's because where my car is at.
I can
Like
hear
I
you
think the
clearly.
Wi-Fi is connected.
I can hear you perfectly, but the visual is like really just frozen. Like it's going in. It's not frozen like completely still, but it's like watching an old ass kung fu flick. Like you talking, but
Don't
but
worry, I'm about to move to my patio, bro. Like it's funny. I got one of them energies in my family where I pretty much do everything. So I came outside from my business area because I know they're not gonna leave me alone. But I try to be in the car, but I think it's just a little bit too far from the Wi-Fi. So I'm gonna come over here to the little patio or whatever, and I think it'll be just right.
all right. So you go from that failure. Which party
Can you
hit?
see me now?
Yeah, I can see you now,
Okay, yeah,
and it's been caught up with you too.
perfect.
Okay, so you go from that failure. How long did it take before your first party really just hit?
Woo! Oh my God, years. What? In Virginia, nobody was paying me for any of the party work I was doing for real. I was learning behind a lot of the big people that do all the concert tours and promo and everything. So they wasn't paying nothing. I would do all the work, bring all the people out, structure the teams, manage it, organize it. I bring everything to the table and still wouldn't get paid. So it wasn't until I moved to Atlanta in 2016, like 2017, that's when I learned how to really make money for parties because the person I went into business with, he had $1 million club promo business. So he was teaching me the game and I studied behind him for like 2 years, just humble servant. Like one thing I want to tell anybody that's watching, if you want to get somewhere and you find a person that will mentor you, then you need to just humble yourself and learn from them. Period. Don't try to outdo them. Just be humble and understand that they got the ball. They're gonna pass you the rock eventually.
That part, I'm if that ain't the mama look right there.
Yeah, I'm finna get my dog. She think I'm playing. Come on.
Yo, you know what? I will say that not everybody is gonna pass you the rock. Some people want you to just keep working for them because they don't want to do the work themselves. And when they find somebody good or great at it, they feel like that person is going to be doing the same thing forever. And that's how
Nah,
shit get.
like
That shit go haywire sometimes.
one thing my mentor told me in the Atlanta area was don't be a jack of all trades and a master of none. And at first I was like, what kind of kung fu ish is you talking about? But then I thought about it later, like, yeah, you can have your hands in a lot of pots, but if you don't master that recipe in that first pot, you can't jump to the next pot and the next pot and the next pot. You know what I'm saying? You got to make sure that recipe just right. Make sure that taste, that flavor, everything popping. And once you get that pot popping, then you go to the next pot. Feel me?
So, what was the first thing you mastered?
Rapping. A lot of people don't know this, but I prayed for the ability to be able to freestyle. Because in VA, it was a lot of people around me that was real dope artists. And I'm from the land of the legends. First of all, we got to put some stank on Virginia. Like Virginia, if you just look at the list of people coming out of where I'm from, I done been. Missy Elliott used to go to my church. I've been in Pharrell Studio as like one of the first studios that I wanted to go pay to record at. I've been in Timbaland Studio. Like Pusha T is married to my godmom's cousin. I've actually sat down with Pusha T and had Christmas dinner, Thanksgiving dinner, whatever the case may be. Um, so well, it's a real thing about hip hop in VA. You got to come with them bars. So we used to be rapping. We'd play this game called Catch the Word. We'd be in cipher, and they used to be challenging me. And see, Virginia is right on that line with like New York and Jersey and Connecticut and all that northern stuff. So
Mm-hmm.
you got the DMV and you got all of us like moving and shaking together. So I had Jersey dudes coming to my crib for like little BYOB studio link ups, and they'll be challenging me to do like catch word freestyles and stuff like that. So now I can freestyle to the point where any word you say, I can catch it, tell a story, whatever. Like there's no word you can throw at me that's really gonna stop me. You know,
So why you stop?
I didn't stop. I just coming out of Virginia, nobody's gonna help you. Nobody's gonna give you a hand up or a leg up. So what I did was I started traveling to different states, different countries, grabbing every piece that I need. I didn't stop doing music. That's why I'm opening up on the Jacquees World Tour on September 29th in New Orleans. I have performed all across the states, all across the globe. And actually, I'm much smarter than a lot of these people doing music because I ain't even dropped the project and I'm already making 10K a show. I went to college for business management and marketing.
Your audio is killing you because you dropping gym after gym after gym. See, like right now, when you sit still, and I know it's difficult, but when you sit still, it's a crisp ass audio, and people need to hear what the fuck you saying because you talking that
Okay,
talk.
okay. I wish I had my stabilizer out here. I'll set the thing up. But
Go get it.
man, I'm moving between houses right now. I'm closing on a home right
Oh,
now.
okay.
So I'm a little bit all over the place. I apologize. But you can hear me clear now?
Yeah, I can hear you clear now.
What I said is I went to college for business management and marketing. So I learned that the music business is not about music.
No.
Unfortunately, it's a business. So what I did was I implanted myself in all the places that you should be in if you want to blow up your music career. I have only like 4 music videos out. I only got like 10 songs out, but I'm already making 10K a show off my own name without a cosign, a manager, a label, an investor, or none of that. I am the label. I pack out all the shows for the major celebrities. I'm doing shows with Day Day, Trouble, Keed, Schoolie, them type of folks. I'm packing out the building for them, making the people sing their song. So people already know who I am musically in real life. You know what
I
I'm
was
saying?
wondering how, like, as far as the this wave of hip hop, you plugged the fuck in, and I'm wondering, like, how?
I'm gonna just tell you how. Like I said, I went to college for business management and marketing. It's only 3 things that it takes to be successful in business. So once I went to Atlanta and I was behind the scenes on all those different businesses, I realized this is all just smoke and mirrors and sales tactic plays. And the reason why people can't make it with a lot of these folks because you're not at the bottom of the pole when they built the pyramid. All these are is pyramid schemes and pyramid structures. And only I can identify this at high level because I got the knowledge and skills to do so. You know what I'm saying? So they should have never let me in the room, to be honest. I pretty much infiltrated every major connection in the industry you could think of. And because I put God first, literally every person that I prayed to meet, I met. So my best advice to anybody wanting to make it is put God first. Really be honest about your relationship with God and what you do in this world. Do right by people and them doors will fly open for you. You don't gotta sell your soul. You don't gotta prostitute. You don't gotta do nothing weird. You ain't gotta join no gang. Like that's my message to the world. You ain't got to sell sex, drugs, dope, hope, soap, none of that. All you gotta do is put God first. Study that word of God. Keep God close to your heart and make right decisions and do right by people. And literally everything that I prayed for is here. Everybody that I prayed to meet is here. I'm marketing my events by myself because I'm the top marketer in the East Coast. So I could pack out all my own shows. I could pay myself. That's what makes me so valuable in the industry. You want to know the real tea? The reason why I got all these relationships in the industry is because a lot of these folks is broke behind the scenes. They need me to put revenue in their pockets. So they call me to come sell their stuff for them, market their stuff for them. After a while, I start realizing I'm the most powerful person in the world. Then I learned how to trade stocks, cryptocurrency, day trade, forex, and I'm actually getting my school accredited as a college. I have another company, so I own 2 of my own companies. I haven't had a job since like 2018. I'm a different breed. I paid myself. I signed my own checks. I have employees. I got people that I pay and I help them through life. You feel me? On my back. So it's very different over here.
Yeah,
Anybody that
we
works
need to
with me,
hire you to market my shit.
I'm down. Contract, paperwork, ready. But like
I don't think I
anybody,
can afford you, to be quite honest, though.
nah,
I
that's
don't.
that's cap. See,
Yeah,
that's what's wrong
I
with
don't have
people in
10
the
bands.
industry. That's what's wrong with people in the industry. They don't know how to make relationships. You see how you text me? You said, "Yo, you didn't know about my show," and I'm like, "I didn't know that at all, actually." You know what I'm saying? But you gotta stay humble. I'm humble enough, so anybody can afford working with me if the business is right. That's why you gotta have paperwork. You gotta have contracts. You gotta understand things. If you can't pay a person up front, you need to be able to pay them on the back end in paperwork. Anybody can afford doing business with me if the business makes sense. You feel?
And you know the crazy part is, like, I've been doing it so long that some of the people that I do know is very plugged in. It's difficult for them. Like it's become so shallow though that because I don't have like 100,000 followers on Instagram, certain people won't come on the show.
You want to
Even
know
though,
what's bad?
what's that?
They need you more than you need them.
You would think so.
No, that's the facts. And see, this is why a lot of people career end up in the toilet. They don't know how to establish relationships and humble themselves and meet new people. You never know who you're meeting. I had no idea that you had all those credits and like accomplishments for your podcast when I spoke to you. All I needed to know was, is his podcast quality? Will it be a good look? That's it. It don't matter how many followers. Everybody faking followers and numbers anyway.
Man, listen.
So you might be trying to work with the dude with the 100K on his podcast, not knowing he got a robot feeding fake streams, and you putting money in his pocket with no value. I'm a real one in this industry. I know value. I know that people bring you longevity in business. So for anybody listening that don't understand business is through people. It's through relationships. I'm the plug because I take care of people. I pay people. I employ people. I hire people. I make sure they're happy. And they plug me into everything they can get their hands on. So I will never be unplugged.
As a rapper, where does talent fall?
Man, there ain't no real rappers out here no more. I ain't gonna lie to you. The game's so watered down. That's why I plan to change it. And I wanted to do this podcast so I could talk about some of the new ideas and concepts that I'm bringing to the table. But I actually got this event called Culture Shock, and I pay independent talent 50% of what they people pay to get into the venue. I'm the only person in the music industry that's paying independent talent to perform with no contract, no manager, no taking your creative control, no selling your soul, no weird shit. Excuse me, I don't know if I can curse, but no weird stuff.
No, you can curse.
That's why
I curse a lot.
I believe that we was all kings and queens on this land, from Egypt times and all that stuff. We supposed to be doing way more, especially as a black people. And until we line up together and come into unison, we can't restore this world back to a place of peace. In the Bible, it says the last shall be first and the first shall be last. This is no joke. So, long story short, with music, yeah, you can have talent, but if you're not having your business together, you'll never make it nowhere. You could be Michael Jackson in the flesh. Like, it's probably way more talented people than me, I'll be honest.
Mm-hmm.
But this is a business. It's not about talent. It ain't about music or none of that, unfortunately. So because people don't understand business, they don't realize to be the best rapper, you have to know the market. You have to know how to network. You have to have relationships. That's it.
You know what's crazy, man? My boy, this was one of my boys. He passed away some years ago, but he's probably the best rapper that I ever personally met. And I've met some motherfuckers. Dude was but he didn't think he had to do any work. He just felt like
you didn't make it.
Exactly. He just felt like I used to be like, bruh, Puffy's not gonna come knock on the door, nigga.
You want to know something though? What I realized in this new day and age, you don't need the label anymore. So I'm actually building a circuit that is the label. Me and my business partner is putting together more tours and shows than the label. I'm actually working with Nick Lavelle right now on the Sincerely For You tour with Jacquees. We're putting together more tours and shows than concerts. Like, when you look at the flyer, all the flyers say True Color Entertainment presents. Because my friend, my business partner, organized the entire world tour for Jacquees. It don't say Cash Money Records presents. It don't say Birdman presents. And people are not paying attention to this. This is no shade to Cash Money, Birdman, or none of that. This is just me stating you need a marketing team. You need someone that can get you those relationships and customers and responses. That's what I specialize in. PR work, marketing, brand strategist. I have that knowledge from school. So that's why I'm running laps around these rappers. And I'm talented, so it just makes it easier. I actually got talent. You can make it with no talent, though. That's even harder. That's why you got Ice JJ Fish and Blueface.
Hey, man, Ice JJ Fish is the GOAT, man. I hate that he quit.
He's the GOAT at marketing. Everybody knows who he is.
Yes. Yes,
That's
for
why the
for
music
the worst
is
talent.
that's why the name is relevant. That's why the music is known because he knows how to put his name out there. And until that connects for people, till those two dots connect, that it doesn't matter about anything else. It literally matters about your network. If you can't do networking and you can't establish relationships with strangers, you're not gonna make it in the industry at all. It's all built on affiliations and relationships. Has
Yo,
nothing.
so have you've worked with some of actually Lil Key, right? He was signed to Young Thug, right?
Yeah, rest in peace. That's my dog, man.
I was listening to some of his music, earlier today. Dude, he was talented.
Oh yeah, and you know what? Keith got a good heart. So, if no matter what anybody may say about him, no matter what the stories may show, when I met Keith, and I'm actually got a really good relationship with Young Thug's cousin. His name is Boo. When I met them on the set of Nameless, they didn't treat me like they were Hollywood. Like you wouldn't have thought that he was just signed to Young Thug and taking off. Like he let me come and perform on, like be on stage with him during his performance at the opera. We walked in that thing 20 deep, all chicks. Like everybody knew royalty gonna come out with all the girls. That's one thing I'm known for. I got all the chicks. Like I'm cool with all the girls. They're we friends. I'm really a girl. They be throwing people off because I'm a stud, but I'm a whole lady. Like I got the baddest chickens in my coop. All right. Everybody know Royce coming out 20, 30 deep. All chicks, all bitches, all baddies, whatever you want to call it. So, long story short, he showed me mad love. Thug cousin Boo showed me mad love. They never acted like they was bigger or greater than. They didn't have a problem giving me their numbers. They didn't have a problem linking with me outside of the business. And I think that's why he took off so crazy because of the energy. When you showing love and spreading love, it's going to come back.
Yo, y'all gonna be here next the tour. Are you going to every stop on the tour?
Where you located at?
I'm in Cleveland.
Oh my goodness! Why would you do this to me? I really want to come back to Cleveland too. I went to Cleveland, man. You'll see a clip on my page. I performed at Cleveland Improv because Lil JJ kept saying, "Who could rap? Who could rap?" I got tired of hearing him say that shit. I'm in my phone texting. I looked up. I said, "Well, how do you keep asking us if somebody can rap?" Because I've never been to Wild 'N Out. I didn't realize that it's like straight improv. My crazy slow tail. I'm like, bruh, somebody in here better get up and rap for I do. So he like, come on then. He said, he ain't say shit but a word. What the fuck? I go up on stage and kill his ass, boy. What? Beat his ass up, Virginia style. Chew him up, spit him out, boy. What? You can see him in the video. He like, he got the nasty face like, he's nasty. I'm like, yeah. Now I'm locked in with Lil JJ and everything. But my Ohio trip, I went 2 years ago, took my first birthday. We went to House of Blues, VIP, Tiana Taylor. Then we went, I see Wild 'N Out tickets. I'm like, let's just go to Wild 'N Out, whatever. It'll probably be fun. I was taking my team at my investment company, and I end up getting up there and dropping that shit, spitting it, like, it's pretty crazy. It's pinned on my page on my IG too. Now me and JJ, we follow each other, and I'm cool with the dude that be putting them little shows together. But it's funny. I was thinking about coming to the Cleveland, Ohio location because it's a location that I can drive to, and y'all be holding back on the stank in Cleveland, bro. Y'all slick. Y'all had me think it was a farm town out there, bitch. Ain't no farm town in Cleveland, man. I pull up on the block, see all the bright lights, Broadway. I'm like, what? Just like New York mixed with Atlanta, where the farms and the little dust balls at? What
Oh
y'all
no,
holding out for?
no, it ain't no farm shit here.
So not. And you know what? A lot of Cleveland people told. My bad. My phone be rocking, man. I'm sorry. But
It's okay,
a
you
lot of
good.
Cleveland people was like, yo, we don't like to tell people it's hot out here because we trying to keep the cost of living down. I'm like,
Man.
y'all wrong because I'd have been moved here.
Yeah. Like Ohio is top 5 the lowest cost of living. Yeah.
Yeah, that's why y'all holding back. Y'all don't want us to know in the world how popping it is out there because then that cost of living going boom.
I'm not originally from here, but when I moved here, I'm like, yo, this shit is like for what we paid now for a huge house. Oh my god, if I was in Jersey, probably 5 bands a month.
Oh yeah, that's why they don't like for people to know that it's so lit out there because they know everybody gonna want to come there. And I thought that was so funny when they told me that. I'm like, that makes perfect sense.
And yo, y'all got Party at 4 on the tour, and I fucks with Party heavy.
Who, you know what's funny? I hope this man don't get mad at me when I meet him. But like, who is that? Because he's going crazy. He's
Yo,
going crazy.
yo,
And
like
I haven't met him yet. I'm like, who is Party at 4? I've seen it all over the board.
I interviewed him a while back because I know his label. Got a chance to meet his manager, at least one of them. So and my guy, the playmaker, does his marketing and shit, promotes him, and that's how he, hit between him and Tony O'Neal. That's how he got where he's at. But the dude, talent wise, like he's just scratching the fucking surface. Cause he sent me probably like 15 songs that nobody
Is he a
heard.
singer?
He's everything. He raps, he sings, the whole nine.
Yeah, cause he's one of the marketing teams. Like I'm one of the marketing teams hired for this tour. That's how much leverage I have for real. I'm bigger. I'm not even trying to be funny. I'm bigger than a lot of these big rappers. Like the whole world just ain't heard of me yet. But I got more motion than a lot of these people. I'm putting together more shows, tours, all of that. Like people's managers and labels is calling me, and I have nobody. It's just me and God. You feel me? But I seen dude, his marketing team is covering a lot of ground, and I'm like,
Nigga.
okay, he going
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. And they still do old school shit mixed with the new school shit.
This tour is gonna be crazy. Like, first of all, my boy Nick a genius, and I really have to put stank on him because he's the most humble person that I've brushed shoulders with in Atlanta. And when I really looked at the scope of what he's built the last few years, I said, bruh, we both black. Tag me in. I want to help you build that vision. I don't care about no money. I don't care about none of that. I want to help you build that vision because I believe in it. And I always wanted to be a part of like a big independent touring circuit. And I actually was a part of one in Atlanta. We had this thing we used to do called Who Run It ATL. I did them shows like every 2 weeks. We'll give away cash prizes every Friday. I mean, for 2 years, excuse me. 2 whole years, every Friday, we gave away cash prizes every week to the independent talent. But I saw how depleted the independent talent was because these people is preying on independent artists and sucking their pockets dry. And that's why
Man.
music is dying. The independent artist has become a target because they're opportunists. We believe in the opportunity that we can make it. So I literally have created an entire independent artist circuit. And now I done band up with a conglomerate that's all verified, all hungry, off the leash. And I'm finna put the entire music industry out of business. So I ain't even gonna hold you. They probably gonna want to assassinate me on some Martin Luther King shit, but I don't care. Because it's time for real music to come back. It's time for real art to come back. And I'm gonna make sure these artists is getting paid and not played. And anybody that want to live that life, they need to holler at Becoming Royalty Management because my company going stupid. Stupid. I done booked like almost 10 acts to open up on this tour with Jacquees. And I ain't even got what Jacquees got. That's what I'm trying to tell you, bro. I'm killing it. Killing the game.
Have you met him?
One time, if you look at my IGTV, it's a video when I was at Chris Brown pool party, his birthday party in Atlanta. I was with 50 Cent, DJ Holiday. I ended up in the VIP section. It's a video clip on my IGTV under the series Celebrity Events. It's me, and then to the left is Jacquees, Dave East, Trey Songz, Fabulous. Who else is right there? Oh, YFN Lucci. It's like everybody that you dreamed that you could be of. And I'm standing in the section with my hair not done, laughing and shit, talking, just right there. Because I'm one of them. I ain't even holding you. Like, I'm not a regular person. I'm one of them. Y'all don't know me yet. That's all. Like, for real. Y'all about to get to know me. Y'all gonna smell me real hard this year. I'm telling you, watch. Y'all
So
gonna
this year,
smell me
this
for
year
next
is the
year.
year that you taking over.
The takeover been started. This the year y'all find out.
Got you. Good, because I really need you to go
Ready
ahead
for
and
quick
make it
break,
known now.
This the year when I got the whole team pushing. All sources. I'm talking about different countries.
Yo, what does it take? Like when somebody hires you, I want you to put this play together, this tour. Like, walk me through the steps of how you put a tour together.
Nah, that's too much. Nah, Y'all suck your ass. Whoa. They want to know that. They goddamn pay the fee.
Okay, well, I guess asking how you
I
get
could
somebody
tell you how you
verified
could
would be
make
too
like
much
a
too.
nah, yeah, man, whoa, what I do that as a company. It's $3,000. Actually, I just increased my price to 5,000 because now I could make somebody viral with real engagement. I want to answer them questions, and maybe I'll just chat with you offline, but I can't say
That's what,
that right
yeah,
here.
cause we, yeah, you send me what you need to send me, cause we gonna have to, if you can do that, yeah, hit me up. I've
It's
got
not
a
if.
thousand shits to to go
It's not
viral.
if. It's done. Like it's done. I literally am in a mass conglomerate of all independent talent from across the entire globe. Nigerians, Africans, Jamaicans.
Is that the biggest untapped market, Africa?
Oh, y'all sleeping on Nigeria and Lagos and all that. Yeah, please give me a second. Like, just talk to your mama. She got you. You're fine. You're fine. I promise. She's so mad at me. She want me to help her with the dance. I'm doing the podcast. Bro. I can't right now. She's gonna beat me up. I'm gonna get beat up because of you by a 7-year-old. He
Hey,
crying and
don't
everything.
blame me. Don't put that on me.
Hey, it ain't my fault, okay?
I got enough shit going on. I don't need that energy too.
It's her fault because I said, why would you just tell me this right now today before you have to be there? Like, and normally I stop my whole day, but I actually got something important to do right now, so it's like I can't. And she got to learn this that lesson where you have to learn. You got to prepare. Everybody needs to know. Don't try to get ready when it's time. Get ready before. You know what? That's
Facts.
also some good advice for entrepreneurs. You got to have your business ducks in a row. You feel me? I'll give you a gem that'll answer them last couple questions. Google tells you everything. YouTube tells you everything. There's a tutorial for everything. If you want to know how to do everything in the music industry, that's all I did. Google, YouTube tutorials. That's it. And I kept God first. Seriously. Everything I've accomplished in my career, I was borderline homeless. I ain't really had no money. If you watch the clip when I did the Boosie project, I had on a Star Wars shirt and some Nike shorts and some busted flip flops, just making it shake. I was damn near homeless in Atlanta. Most of them people I met, I was damn near homeless. I was crashing parties, breaking into parties, taking what's mine on some Virginia shit. You feel me? So I
Yo, what's
can't
Boosie
really.
like?
What? Funny as hell. He Boosie was clowning my clothes the whole damn time. And you know what? You gotta have tough skin in this industry because a lot of people would have quit when Boosie was literally joking my shit, like clowning me. He like, why do she got that on? He literally told my models and my team he didn't even want me to come to none of the parties and stuff. But little did he know though, I was like almost homeless, and he probably was in that same situation before one time in his life. So it just, I looked at him and I'm like, little do you know, I'm finna be bigger than you, dude. And I could have helped you because he ain't touring and he ain't doing no shows either. He ain't doing shows, tours, none of that. I could have literally joined his team, all of that, and really helped him take him there. But because I'm humble, I got a great relationship with Boosie Assistant, and I don't charge it to him. I just charge it to like his area. I think people don't think about where Boosie is from. He's from Louisiana. He's probably very small minded because that's a small town, you know. So it didn't really offend me. It was just like, grow up, Boosie. Like, grow up. You know what I'm saying? Boosie like that cousin. Like, boy, get away from me. Like, he's real loving, real sweet, real generous guy. That man got a big crib too, bowling alley, acres, everything. He really putting on his family and looking out for folks. But he just like that young dude that ain't really grow up yet. That's all.
I got a love hate relationship with Boosie, even though I never met the man. Like I love that part about him that he puts on for his family. I hate the supreme glorification of the streets.
Yeah, I agree with you. Like, I could have been on a long time ago, just being real. But because I'm God's child and I don't rock with Satan's kids, and I'm just leave it like that, I'm doing it by myself, 100%. I don't need to sign no contracts. I don't need no label, no manager, no investor, none of that. A lot of these people is praising these people because they've accomplished something, but you really need to look and read between the lines because a lot of these artists are not really doing nothing. They ain't really making no money. They just look good online.
Is it a benefit to signing to a major label?
I'm biased on that. I I mean, I'm sure it is, but the way I see signing to a label is like a parent or a pimp. You only sign to a label if you need a bank loan or somebody to push you. And because I've acquired the skills that I have, I can fund my own company. I know how to day trade stocks. I literally turned $100 to 10 grand in an hour on my phone, legally, no scamming, just knowing how to invest properly. So I don't need a label to give me funding. I can fund my own career.
Well, I don't mean you per se, but just Joe Blow in Washington.
I mean, if you sign to the right person, like for example, Glorilla and Yo Gotti. Glorilla and Yo Gotti, right?
Mm-hmm.
Glorilla is from his area. He has a strong connection to his area, and he really is helping people, putting them in the right position. So that works for her. But
Okay.
then you got to look at Chief Keef. Chief Keef signed to Interscope Records. They advanced him $5 million, and he didn't even make $100K his first year out on tour, so they dropped him. Now he's indebted to them $5 million, and I don't want to know what it feels like to be indebted to somebody $5 million. They might hang me over a Shark Tank, or I don't know, put some shit in me. I don't know. So I don't want to do that. You feel me? But if you see, he ain't had no motion. He ain't had no motion since being dropped. So that wasn't really beneficial for his career. Just being honest. That didn't help him out. He literally haven't been able to release another record since that, because everything you did, they owned. And now you owe them money. So they're not going to fund you anymore. And you probably blew through it just being wild and hood. So finito is what happened to his career. Hello? His business.
So what's the first thing you tell your artists once they become once you start managing them?
Don't sign no paperwork until it's time. You don't need anybody. So I teach all of my talent how to do everything for themselves. I'm a self-made person. I sign my own checks. I do my own business. Don't nobody register my songs, my music, none of that. So everybody can't work with me because everybody might be lazy or not really want to work.
Is that as big a problem on the inside as it appears on the outside? And by biggest problem, I mean laziness. Hello?
My bad. I was trying.
Oh no, did you hear me though?
Yeah, I heard exactly what you said. A lot of
Okay.
people are lazy. That's the problem. That's why I wouldn't say that you need a label. Like, you need a distribution deal with a label, but
Okay.
you don't need the label. So that's why I was like explaining the setups. There's different setups. Okay, look at the baby. The baby came to the table with all his bread, all his own motion, all his own ideas, his own camera company, everything. He don't need nothing from the label but the distribution. So that conversation is different. Now you can leverage your own money. You don't owe them anything. They can't tell you what to do. And that's why the baby can drop project after project after. He can do whatever he wants because he owns his business under that company. Now, when you go to them and you need your handout, you need money, you need marketing, you need all this stuff, but you got the hardest music in the world. You're not gonna get a good deal because I got to do everything for you. Everything. Legit got to do everything for you.
So what's the difference? Like when you say distribution, explain that for dummies like myself.
Like, okay, so are you asking who does distribution?
No, let's say, okay, I got everything that you said the baby had. I go to somebody and I say I just want distribution. What is that person actually doing for me?
Oh,
That's
they're circulating your
distribution.
music through the stores. Like, and that's why you have distro companies like DistroKid, United Masters, Spotify. Come here. Don't run after that truck. Come on. You got a lot of different distro companies where you can distribute your own music. So no, you don't need a label. I'm not biased on this conversation. I know that you don't need a label. Actually, I
It just
really
seems
don't.
to me you don't really need distribution either because you can get
You
all
can
of those
distribute it
entities
yourself.
yourself.
Like you see how I'm packing out shows. I can bring out 300 to 500 people to a show without leaving my front door. I can distribute my own music. And they've made it very easy for people to just stream your music on the spot. So no, you don't need a label.
Okay,
You
so
need
you
to
could do
get
that
off
in
your
Atlanta
ass and
because
get
you're
to
there.
work.
How do
Huh?
you how do you get people in a show in Gary, Indiana?
I can't tell you that.
You killing me,
What the
Smalls.
fuck? They better. All right now. I'm okay. I'm gonna just say it like this. I'm from Virginia. I moved to Atlanta. I knew nobody. I packed out all the shows. I moved to
Mm-hmm.
South Carolina. I know nobody. I'm not from here. I just packed out 2 shows. My next one finna be in Charlotte. I think I know something. If you want to know how to do that, you might need to go to college for business management and marketing like I did. I attended Shaw University and Norfolk State University. I learned everything you need to know about marketing by learning marketing. So if you want to know how to pack out a show in a certain area, you either gonna join my company or you're gonna pay for me to teach you. It's one of the two.
Okay, you traveled the globe. What's the dopest place you went to?
Montego Bay, Jamaica. So far. So far.
What's the
Actually, it's a toss up between Cancun and Montego Bay, Jamaica. It is a toss up. I don't know between one of them two though.
where you want to go that you haven't went so far? Like, what's the dream place?
Dubai. I'm ready. When y'all see me on that camel in Dubai, don't even look for me. Y'all will never meet me again. I swear to God. I don't care about no music, none of that. When I drop that picture on that camel in Dubai, you just forget royalty. Just don't exist.
See,
I'm
I'm
out.
scared to fly.
Me too.
Get scared of
But I'm
heights.
not scared to live, so that's the tough part. I'm scared to fly. But I gotta live. I got to see the whole world before I go. I can't go in that dirt and I ain't see this whole world. So I
Because
got to go to
I'm
Egypt and all that stuff.
exactly that's the one place that I just feel like I need to see before I die is the pyramids in Egypt.
Man, I got this tattoo on my arm.
That's dope.
That's why my
That is,
artist name is Royalty. That's why I got my dogs. Like,
yeah, where did you get that name from?
so when I was in VA, I used to get my hair done by this lady named Empress. Shout out to Empress if you're still doing locks in VA. I was sitting down in her chair one day telling her my dreams and goals and visions, and she told me I was a royalist. I didn't know what that meant as like a little young child. I was like, royalist? And she was like, you believe that, everybody can be royal. You should make your artist name something like that. And I kind of toyed with it. I was like, royalist is mad corny. I'm not calling myself that. And then I just played with it and I was like, royalty. And it's funny, in VA, we were so popping. We would always change our names and then make everybody call us different names. Like, they used to call me Swagger Mac. Some people still do. And I just kept making up names with my friend. And then we could always make people just call us whatever the hell we want, and they'll really do that shit. So I changed my name to Royalty when I wanted to be a better person, and I wanted to actually have a purpose in this world. And that's what my artist name is. I feel like we was all born kings and queens as Black people, and if we unlock our inner power and really, align with God, we can utilize that skill to its full potential. And I'm a true testimony of that. I prayed for the skill to freestyle. God blessed me with that gift. I woke up the next day being able to freestyle without breathing. And I promised God that I would make sure that when I make it with music, everybody knows he's real.
Dopest dopest cipher you been in.
I got a link on my YouTube for this cipher that I did. It's like a remix to Drip with Cardi B.
Mm-hmm.
And like none of the people in the room knew that I could rap. Like most people don't really see me rap. They just know I be trying to be a rapper. So I'm like, we're gonna play the beat. So I played the beat on the speaker, and I made them just pick random words. I had the videographer catch it all, and literally all the energy that they gave was natural. It wasn't planned. It just played out like that. He went back and edited the clip together and put the words on the bottom so people can know what they said. And it's literally on my YouTube. It's hard. It's fucking nasty. It's nasty. The energy is just different. I watch this shit all the time. I just smile like, that's me. What the fuck?
So
Wow.
when you dropping some more shit?
I'm dropping all the time. That's what's lit. Like when I perform in New Orleans, I'm just drop some shit. They don't even know. Like I have no music out. That's what's even crazier. I'm marketing my music in real life in people's faces. That's what made Fetty Wap have a hit record. He performed that song in every state, everywhere, until people sung that bitch everywhere. and then they put it on the radio, and people already knew the word. So if you want one gem on how to pop a fucking song off, there you go for free. Anything else, you got to come to become royalty management, man.
I mean, you got to be gifted in actually performing that song to pull that off too.
Oh yeah, but see, performing is energy, and that's why a lot of these records are not lasting because they have no soul. It's not really who they are. It's somebody making them regurgitate something or fabricate it, and that's why I don't write anymore. I freestyle everything. Most of my songs people hear, I'm freestyling them. There's no a pause. Let me write this down. None of that. It's if I feel the energy, I'm finna make a hit on God. And most of my records that people love, they're just creations. Like I just say whatever God want me to say.
I mean,
A
you
lot
can
of my
put your
songs be
soul
coming
into
to life
writing
too.
something down too, though. You don't think?
Oh yeah, I started out writing, so my hardest records is written, and then some of them is freestyle. I'm not gonna write no more though. I did like Lil Wayne did. He ripped the pages out the book, and no more writing. People be like, "You need to go back to writing." I'm not, because that's what I do now. This is I ain't going back.
I'm old enough to see the greatness in both, and the downside of both.
Yeah, because there are pros and cons. Like
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna write freestyle low key, because when you freestyle, your bars might not be as hard. So then you have to go back and change them up so they like, oh, you know what I'm saying? So I probably freestyle the whole joint and then go punch in and out and switch up like the words. No, but I won't change the energy or like how I put it together.
and see that's like a that's like a 3 card Molly of hip hop is what is people will say, well, I don't write anything down. Well, they'll freestyle something, take it home, dissect it, come back and change the parts that don't. That's writing it down without using the pen.
You're not a real rapper if you can't freestyle. I ain't gonna hold you. That's what I learned when I watched. I was like 17 or 18 years old living in VA, and I seen this clip of Meek Mill artist Lil Snoop battling Deshaun Jackson's artist Retro in Ti basement, and the dude Retro tried to use all writtens, and Snoop used all freestyle, and everybody was like, "Nah, cause we got to go with the dude that's freestyling. We could feel it." Like they described the energy, they described how they could feel him just because he was freestyling. And literally that night, I went and prayed to God, like, why all these other rappers harder than me? How come he can freestyle and I can't? And I be trying all day. I was like, God, if you could just give me a sign, I know I could make it with music. Then I'll keep going. And I woke up the next day, bro, being able to freestyle without breathing. I kid you not. Like I can just go and go and go and go and go and go. And I just was like, no way. I tested it out for like weeks and months and months. After like a year, I was like, yeah, we good, God, we good.
So, who is your favorite MC?
Oh, Kendrick Lamar, Left Eye, and Lauryn Hill.
I've never heard anybody say Left Eye before.
Because folks wasn't really listening to Left Eye for real. Like her words, her content, her spiritual makeup. Like that girl was blessed for real. The stories she was telling, the things that she was saying, and she had a very different style. So
Yes,
it was
yes, she
kind of
did.
twangy. At first, I was like, I don't know if I like that, but one day I heard like something so powerful that she said in that waterfall song, and I just always was like, "Yo, Left Eye, hard."
Hmm.
I was
I'm,
very sad when she passed away.
I'm gonna have to. Now you're gonna have to make me revisit some Left Eye verses. I always thought she was dope, but maybe I'm not appreciating her dopeness enough.
She nasty, bro, and she was very abstract. I love abstract art. Like, I'm from VA, so Missy Elliott is clearly like one of my idols, somebody I look up to. And then I really like Busta Rhymes and stuff. So Left Eye, she was so different. She really defied the odds on the music. She would put the cadence together in a way that most people wouldn't. You know what I'm saying? So she just was different for real.
And
And
Lauren
then the
Hill.
sounds, like if you listen to the sounds, when Left Eye was spitting, bruh, she was no more tears, lonely cries. Oh, I like the way she was spitting, bruh. Nah, she was really art. She was art for real. She would act that joint out. She had the sound cadences, and I can't think of the actual words, but when you hear how she was cooking that music up, no way. Left
All
Eye,
right.
bro. People sleep on Left Eye. Oh God.
Best group.
Best group.
Yep.
What, like hip hop or any genre?
I would say hip hop.
I. Ooh, that's tough. I ain't gonna lie. I fell in love with Wu Tang Clan recently when I watched their story and how they was creating that music like that. That's kind of hard. I ain't gonna hold you, especially being from New York. Um, Another group I would say. Oh, see, I'm gonna kill y'all. I like the Fugees for real, cause I like Lauryn Hill. That joke was nice. That was a nice group, boy. What?
My thing
Oh,
with both of those is that for me, they only got one super dope album.
but they still live on forever, so that's why I say they the best.
Yeah, but I like it's
You see, I love how you just said that. They had one super dope album, but they still got TV shows and accolades, and they're legends. It's like people will never
absolutely,
not talk about them folks. You know what I'm saying?
absolutely
Like they business sense and stuff
was
is
crazy.
crazy. So I think when I pick like best group, I'm looking at across the board. Like I don't think the Fugees really had that many projects, but the type of music they did cook up and create is still classic hits to this day. Like I still be ready or not, like that type of stuff. It's not gonna die.
No, it's not.
It ain't dying.
Like their
You hear
album
songs
is
now.
timeless.
It's songs now that I done started deleting, and they just came out like a year or two ago. But I'm just tired of them. You know what I'm saying? This stuff ain't gonna live on forever.
Yeah, I don't hear much, and it's not my generation to define, but I don't hear much. I was there type of music.
Oh, you know who else is slept on? One of my favorite MCs of all time, Nas.
Nas is not
What?
slept on. He is not
He's
slept
a
on.
little too slept on for me.
He is not slept on. He is perpetually in the top five conversation. That's not slept on.
Nah, lately they've been pushing him back. They been trying to
Are
slide his
you,
number.
man? They've been if anything lately they've been overhyping him with the Hit Boy run.
Nah, man, Nas he hard, son. I'm gonna tell you that song Rewind. When he rapped the story in reverse, come on, son. That man is nasty.
For me, One Love is his best story song.
Um, oh
That's just
yeah.
for me. Like
He
that
got
was
so many of
just
them though. He
crazy.
always
Yeah,
telling great stories and depicting amazing pictures and painting real images. But when he spit that joint backwards, I
that was
spit the
fire.
story backwards and it started at the beginning, or he started at the ending of the story too. That was even crazier. Not only did he rap it backwards, but he rapped the picture of what happened backwards. Like I don't think only a real lyricist could understand
You got to
how
put into that.
difficult that is,
Yeah,
bro. Like,
yeah.
come on, son. He
Yo,
made sure everything about that occurred in reverse, even to the point where he told the picture of what occurred backwards. Like, you can't touch that, bro.
oh, Nas is definitely one of the greatest MCs to ever do it. And for Kendrick, like Kendrick's got like when Kendrick makes when he makes a hit, his shit is timeless. That one, and then the one joint that he got, was it Mr. Morales and the Big Steppers? It's a toxic song with him and his girl.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. On his To Pimp a Butterfly project.
No, it wasn't on that one.
Oh, I don't know.
No, it was
You
on
talking about the
Mr.
new one that just came out, the video?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, yeah, that's hard too. Like, man, Kendrick's hard, bro. I
yo,
like when he was falling from that building, bro. What? That man goes crazy.
that shit
Not
was
even that, like
crazy,
humble when he came out with the whole orchestra with the choir and shit. Man, come on. Kendrick is like he visually, lyrically,
crazy,
has
crazy.
never even took a break on the craft. Like he ain't never let up and did some lazy hip hop, nothing. Like That man is lyrically a genius. A god in the flesh, bro. For
I
real.
I
If
would
I meet
agree.
Kendrick, I'll probably cry. I ain't even gonna hold you. I'm gonna cry real tears if I ever meet Kendrick Lamar. Like, for real. Oh,
Let me see.
God.
Who would that be for me?
Not even if. When I meet Kendrick, I'm gonna cry. And he gonna understand. And that's gonna be my dog. Got to claim what you want, for real.
I'm trying to think. Like for me, probably. I'm not gonna cry for meeting no dude, but uh, LL for me.
But he slept on too. I just told somebody that the other day. That's so crazy. I said, bro, they be sleeping on LL Cool J. That man had versatility. He had bars. He had real concepts. He'll tell a story. He'll switch up the energy. He'll act it out, put all of it into it. Like, stop playing.
Yeah,
That man was a
LL's.
real artist.
Well, but he put in his real work so long ago that the kids of this generation don't know the greatness that is LL.
Yeah. But I mean, that's why people like us gonna pay homage to them type of people because we know that's from our time and generation. So we gotta introduce it to people. So sometimes I like when people reinvent old school classics. And sometimes I feel like if you wasn't gonna do it all this justice, leave it alone. You know what I'm saying?
All right, so what's next as far as tour wise you putting together? Anything you can tell us?
My bad. I was like, damn, my house look big as shit. Like, what the fuck? But wow. Like, bro, I'm like, damn, I keep trying to move around my house because I don't want nobody to see my shit. But damn. Okay, so with the tour, I got a new talent that I'm working with named Two Hendrix. They finna bust y'all head, so watch out. They from out of Dallas, and thinking about managing them. I'm trying to see how they do on this tour. I got a couple of strong acts that's popping out to open up across the world. I got some in Santa Ana, um, Dallas, Macon. I got a girl going on a 3-city tour, Philly, LA, New York. So I want to see how everybody do at their shows. Cause I'm finna make my picks and chooses, and I'm finna take over and make these folks viral. I'm finna blow their career up with mine, so y'all can really see I'm
Yo,
really out here.
I got somebody for you. Check out Juan J.
Text me the stuff, I'll look at it.
I got you. I sure
And you
will.
know I'm hiring for my marketing team. Don't get the referring talent, cause you'll get a job messing with me.
I
You'll
can
get
use some
employed.
bread.
You'll get employed, because I pay my team well now.
Now,
And
you
I
know
actually
what
do
though?
need a podcast person because I got this event I'm finna do in Charlotte. They got a whole podcast section. And I've been trying to fill that spot actually.
Oh well, hit me up. But
Mocha!
I'm one of those people. Like if I know somebody that does something that may benefit somebody else, I'm gonna plug y'all in whether that benefits me or not. Cause that your dog that ran away.
Yeah, that's exactly what I try not to do. And I don't want to walk over there because it's not going to disconnect, but whatever. My dog friendly. She over there trying to play basketball with somebody. Come on, girl.
Oh, you must have one of them little dogs.
I got a little dog that act like a German Shepherd and a
Oh my
pit bull
god.
that act like a damn Chihuahua.
My Chihuahua passed away 2 years ago. Oh, that was my guy. Ah, so now we got a Labrador. Well, we had him at the same time too, but he getting a little older. But man, he big as hell. You can't be letting him run around and shit. He'll fuck up something.
A little dog, that's my emotional support animal. I love him. That's my baby. The big dog, I just be helping out with the big dog, but that's my baby too. She's so friendly. Every time she see the neighbors, she go run up on the neighbors, jumping on them and all that. My animals, they got real good spirits. I don't train them to be vicious or none of that. Come on, big girl.
Yeah, we definitely ain't train our dogs to be vicious or none of that. Although Max, the Chihuahua, was just naturally a vicious dog. At least
Oh
he
yeah,
thought he
my
was.
Chihuahua
He
is
just thought he
sterile.
was. The Chihuahuas
I didn't
just
know
really
he was
think
a
they.
Chihuahua, and when I found out how they are, I wish I could give them back for real. It's crazy.
Oh my god, man! Chihuahuas think they with the shits. But
Mine a gangster. I actually came around the corner one day in my neighborhood, and I seen him getting a German Shepherd to get the food out the trash for him. And I said, you know what? I'm scared of big dogs. So I pull up on the corner, I roll the window down, and my dog named Princeton. You feel me? I'm like, Princeton, what the fuck is you doing? I'm like, bro, you know what, bro? I see you at home. I just go home, like whatever. He seemed to got things under control. I can't mess with that big ass dog. I'm out. And I just went home. And Princeton, he go roam the block. He run the streets. He lay the law down. Like, all my neighbors can't stand Princeton either. They be taking pictures of him on the little Facebook, little group. And he be on their porch like a little warrior and shit, like King Princeton. I be like, bro, you embarrassing. For real. My chihuahua, don't get you no chihuahua, man. Anybody listening, stay away from him. He protect me. He really hard, for real. He really hard. He a thug. He a gangster. Big gangster.
Princeton's will get you beat up.
Yeah,
I
he a
mean,
big
not Princeton's, but Chihuahuas.
Yeah.
They
Everybody
will
hate
get
my
you beat
dog.
up. Yeah.
A lot of
yeah,
people
they-
be like ready to kill him. I be having to come save
Oh,
him.
and then they start
And I be
barking
so
at dogs
sad.
they shouldn't be barking at.
Yeah, they start so many beats, bro. He's
Man.
American.
Like
Right,
I
for
remember,
real.
I remember our Chihuahua got our other dog kicked in the head by a deer.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
Jesus.
Yeah. He was
Then
out
this
there,
little pit bull that I got.
talking shit to this
This pit bull that I
deer.
got, bro, she's so sweet. She be running around just hugging up on everybody, and I'm like, so I got a little dog that's always tripping, and a big dog that's never tripping. Man, this dog be blowing me.
Hey,
I'm like, I have to teach her to bite people, and I got to teach him to chill out. It's annoying.
I know you got a lot of shit to do. I'm not gonna hold you up too much longer. Is there anything you want to say? Matter of fact, how do people contact you if they want to get your management services, your marketing services, the whole nine?
Oh, on my social media, which is All Hell Royalty on all platforms. And it's ALLHAIL, the word royalty with 2 Y's at the end. I got a text option on there, email, DM, all that. Anybody who want to learn.
Anybody?
You know what I'm saying? My business be going so crazy, my phone been ringing up.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I'm so
anybody-
I'm sorry. They not gonna stop calling me. But listen, anybody who wants to do business and learn how to actually be successful in the music industry without all the scamming and games and everything, like with a quality person that got your best interest at heart, definitely tap in with me. I got plenty of opportunities. You know, whether you working with me directly or I just help to be a resource to something else that you might need, reach out. I got you. For sure.
No doubt, man. This has been a very enjoyable conversation.
I bet. I know you're gonna be laughing later, like, God, damn, that girl ain't never sit still, boy. Listen, I'm trying with you. I'm trying.
You know what? I understand the success.
It ain't even the success. This is my normal life.
No, but what I'm saying is that you put that energy you got, you put it in the constructive shit.
I appreciate that, man, and I'm very proud of you too. Definitely, we gonna tap in because, like I said, I've been needing like a podcasting or broadcasting type of movement to add to what I got going on. And I got
All
this
right.
venue. I'm gonna send you some videos of it. It's got a giant podcast setup on it. So I don't know if you can make it to Charlotte, but if
I
you
got
want
a
to be a
car.
part of my next event, let's get this money, man.
Yeah, I got a car. Let me know.
Say no more. Text me.
All right, I
And I'll
got you.
catch you later, man. Appreciate you for everything.
Appreciate you too. You have a good one too, and tell the dogs I said what up, dog.
Yeah. You have a good one.
Yeah. All right, man. Have a good one.
All right.
Yo, that was very dope conversation. Very dope conversation with royalty. Y'all already know, man. Look her up. You need to tap in with some greatness. You need some work done. Get some shit built for your whatever it is you're doing, man. She got you. This is Jobs, and this has been another episode of Intellectually Petty Radio. Y'all